Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, he found himself with a new address in the offseason. Now Champ Bailey looks to justify his new owner's faith in him. We'll see the definition of a shutdown corner today. 49ers, Saints. This ought to be good.
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, welcoming you to the Louisiana Superdome. Standing beside me is my right-hand man, Mr. Peter O'Keefe. And Peter, we have a whole bunch of good receivers down there.
You're not kidding, Dan. Both of these teams have a receiving core that can spread the field and make big plays.
The 49ers have a group of receivers with a great mix of talent. They make it awfully tough for defensive secondaries because they're just such a well-rounded, talented bunch. The Saints also have a talented cadre of receivers. On any given day, any one of these guys can be the hero, and defenses are really challenged because you just can't focus in on one guy. Both groups should factor heavily in the outcome today, but only one will go home with the W.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
I'll choose heads.
Heads it is.
We'll receive.
Billy Cundiff kicking off for the Saints.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
For Saints football.
Cundiff boots the opening kickoff. Johnson fields it all the way back at the 1. Stop at the 26.
Chad Johnson was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The 49ers will start this drive at their own 26-yard line.
A bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Jackson hauls in the pass and is at the 40. Brought down hard at the 43. It will be first down.
Steven Jackson enhances this catch with a little move. Right there. I love to watch him work.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Watch the counter.
First and 10. Ball at the 49ers.
Vick rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Jason Kraft did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Moss catches the hard throw and is looking for more. He's in for the touchdown.
Santana Moss makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
Wasn't supposed to be a touchdown pass, but he made it one with that terrific run after the catch.
He fights for every inch he can get out there, so you don't leave any daylight between him and the end zone.
Here's the extra point,
The extra point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Barlow doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Griffith catches it at the 26. Forced out at the 30.
Justin Griffith got just a little past no place with that run back. He's lucky the kick was no prize because they get pretty decent field position out of that.
The Saints get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. George gets the call on first down and heads upfield. Tackled at the 40.
Eddie George is backed up by some big old numbers. 6'3", 235. That's a big back who prefers to run over defenders rather than around them.
2nd and inches. Ball at the Saints 40-yard line.
Listen up. Go 27. Listen up. Go 27.
Urlacher takes him down back at the 38.
Brian Urlacher targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They managed to hold them behind the line of scrimmage, but they have another shot at it coming up.
3rd and short. Let's see if he can come up with another big stand.
George carries it for a 3rd time in a row and barely picks up the 1st down.
Eddie George played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A nice play, and with only a short distance to the 1st, they put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, 3rd and short always looks easy, but it's not, Dan. That's good execution.
Urlacher tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Brian Urlacher came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down. Gannon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
That ball ain't going nowhere.
And that'll do it for
That's the end
quarter
of the
number
first
1.
quarter.
The 49ers are out in front, 7-0. Edwards catches it in the flat, and he's well short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Sean Springs made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
Make the return.
Gardocki lines up for the punt. Gardocki gets the ball and punts it away. Moss fields the punt at the 15. Shoots and gets free.
Return of 8.
Round to a halt at the 24.
Santana Moss racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The 49ers are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Johnson catches the bullet out left, and he's looking for room. 10, 5,
Touchdown, 49.
and he's in for the touchdown.
Chad Johnson makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Number 6 to attempt the extra point. Number 15, holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good.
Hey, way to go out there. Good job. Nice play. Nice play.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Marler kicks it off. Furry fields the kickoff at the 13. Stopped at the 22.
Mike Fury fielded a little bit of a short kick, but he couldn't get past that really great coverage.
The Saints can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Gannon throws a big rainbow here, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Dexter Jackson had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. 2nd down, just a single receiver on the field. George takes his 4th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Eddie George used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up.
The
Timeout
49ers take their first timeout.
Watch the pass, watch the
3rd
pass.
and 9. Ball at the Saints 22-yard line.
Gannon rifles it out left side, and the ball is... The 49ers will take a timeout. That's their second. Kardaki lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Santana Moss to make the return.
Kardaki gets the snap and punts it away. Moss gets it at the 33. Another move, brought down at the 43.
Santana Moss did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The 49ers come out on the field, and they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at their 43-yard line. Vick zings it to the right side, and this one is incomplete.
With the deflection.
Second down with the tight end right. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Ian Gold closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
The 49ers take a timeout. That's their final one.
That's not defense, eh? Let's buckle down here. Buckle down.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
32-yard line.
Johnson fakes the catch out to the left, and he's in for the score.
Michael Vick throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That's his 3rd TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way.
Number 6
All
to
big
attempt the
passes,
extra
too.
point.
What a game.
Number 15, holding.
Now the point after,
The
and
extra point is
it's
good.
good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Marler kicks this one away. Furry catches it back at the 3. Breaks off the tackle. Tackled at the 25.
Mike Fury received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Saints offense takes the field with the clock at 13. Gannon throws this on a rope, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Right there.
Dexter Jackson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Hooker makes the nice catch, and he's got...
Hey guys, they want the pass. Want the pass. Want the pass. Larry. Gun.
Gannon lobs this one way over the middle, and it's intercepted. Dodges a tackle, dragged down at the 39.
Watch where you're throwing, Rich.
Sean Taylor not only shanghais the football for the interception, but watch. Gets a few more after the catch. Great play all around. To react, make the catch, and then get some yardage to boot. You can't coach that.
Boy, that was a
That's the
heads-up
end of the
play to
second
come
quarter.
away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The 49ers in command of this one, 21-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Saints are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Santana Moss came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 57-yard touchdown for the 49ers. The 49ers get the first points of the game and go up by 7. 49ers midway through the second, ball at their own 23-yard line. Chad Johnson emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 76-yard touchdown for the 49ers. 49ers coming up on the end of the half. Niners leading by 14. Michael Vick is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. They've opened it up now and lead by 21. Saints creeping up on the end of the half. Sean Taylor shows some great awareness here as he gets himself in a position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Saints are down big at halftime, 21-0. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Chad Johnson has taken over this game. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Saints will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are going to need a bunch of scores to get back into this one. Currently, they're down 21-0. Let's go down to the field.
Number 6, kicking off for the 49ers.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Marler kicks it off to begin the second half. Edwards fields the second half kickoff at the 9.
A return of 9 yards.
Tackled at the 18. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball.
The Saints offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their own 18-yard line. Gannon rifles it out left side, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Marty Booker got wide open and made the easy grab. Great job to take advantage of the D's confusion.
Great job fighting for that first down. He didn't waste any time.
Well, just because the pass is short of the markers doesn't mean he can't run it the rest of the way. He's a true competitor.
Crumpler grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
Algie Crumpler makes the catch with 3 defenders on his case.
I just don't know why the throw was made into triple coverage.
Hey, it worked.
Yes, it did. Definitely a slow start, but he's finally got a completion, and maybe now, Peter, he has time to make his mark on the game.
Where was he in the first half, Dan? Because I didn't notice him on the field at all.
George gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Second down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Ball at the Saints, 48-yard line.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Algie Crumpler was the intended receiver.
Rich Gannon has been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by...
This is the series here,
3rd
baby.
and 5.
We gotta stop him.
Ball at the Saints, 48-yard line.
Gannon rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Dexter Jackson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great
Ball at the
read there.
Saints, 48-yard line.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
The intended receiver. Delta O'Neal with the coverage.
Delta O'Neal doesn't need any assistance to force the incompletion here.
That is just textbook zone coverage, Peter.
Absolutely, Dan, and it begins with knowing how the play is going to come together.
I think they needed that conversion if they wanted to turn this one around. Instead, they hand it over.
Well, it's still third quarter, though, Dan. If their defense can really shut them down, there might be some hope.
Vic throws a bullet, and it's caught at the 33. Chased down at the 31. That will bring up first down.
Chad Johnson is matched up well with the defense on this one, but is able to stay one step ahead for the completion. It's worth another look here. Oh, yeah, the D might want to put more men on him next time.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last two passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
He's going the wrong way. That's good. Catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
In goal, targeted the ball carrier early. Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Vic puts his arm into this one, and it's caught for a touchdown.
See that, man? I gotta get my head right. Gotta get my head right.
Chad Johnson adds a bunch to that completion. Watch the replay.
There's the grab, and he just takes off.
He just loves to see those little white lines go by underneath his feet.
Another big play, and who else would it be? He's been all over the field today.
All over, and all over the end zone. This guy is a scorer. 150-plus receiving
The
yards.
extra point is
He's
good.
been making plays all game long.
It's good.
Yeah. Hey, keep this thing on me, okay?
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Marler kicks a short one. Edwards fields the short kick at the 17. Dragged down at the 34.
Troy Edwards could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
Don't touch me.
And that'll do it for the
That's the
third
end of the
quarter.
third
The 49ers in command of this one, 28-0. The Saints start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 2 minutes. Crumpler didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference, number 56, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Lance
Automatic
Briggs
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped
Ball
with
at the Saints,
defensive
40-yard
pass
line.
interference.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:58. Gannon rifles it out left side, and it's knocked
Pass is
away from the
incomplete.
receiver, incomplete.
Troy Edwards was the intended receiver. Delta O'Neal with the coverage.
Second down, one man back.
Double's empty. Double's down.
This one will fall
Pass is
incomplete.
with the deflection.
Let's go, Saints. Convert it. Come on, convert it.
Oh, have a
Third
seat,
and 10.
Booker.
Hey,
Ball at the Saints, 40-yard line.
Rhino. Gun.
Gannon unloads this to the right sideline, and it's
Pass is
tipped.
incomplete.
Incomplete. That will
Number
bring
30
up
with
fourth
the
down.
deflection.
Q Craver couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their sixth so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Rips him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Q Craver knows he doesn't want to stay on the field any longer, so he zeroes in on the ball carrier.
He drops him there with a terrific shot. It's fourth, so that means they'll turn the ball over on down.
It gave the offense an all-expense-paid trip to the sidelines, complete with the luxury bench accommodations.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the...
The Saints take their first timeout.
Watch run.
Wow, look at this great passing performance. Way to get to the end zone.
Jackson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Steven Jackson didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
That would have set up a very manageable 3rd and short play, Peter, but they couldn't sync up on that one.
That's a tough break.
3rd down. The clock is stopped at 1:32. Vick throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 25. Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 1:25.
First down.
Steven Jackson really blew it on that play, going out of bounds at a time when they wanted that clock to keep ticking.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past the 1st down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
Jackson will get the carry on 1st down and gets in for the score.
Steven Jackson crashes through the opposition there on a key play. Watch.
Well, he sends a message there. He's going to get those yards any way he can.
Yeah, if they want to stop him, they better bring some friends.
That touchdown will seal it, Peter.
Well, barring some type of miracle, they are going to come away with this one.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Marler kicks it off. Edwards fields the kickoff at the 9. Brought down at the 22.
Troy Edwards tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Saints start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:17. Gannon just rifles this one, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Jermaine Lewis tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
Another incompletion, and they still can't get it done through the air. And now that we're in the 4th quarter, Peter, it doesn't look like things are going to change.
No, it's a day to forget, that's for sure.
Booker pulls. The Saints will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. 1st down. The clock is stopped at 1:08.
Leopard!
Gannon gets some air under this pass, and it's off.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Troy Edwards was the intended receiver. Delta O'Neal.
Rich Gannon is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 79 yards and
2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Saints' 43-yard line.
Man down! Single back!
This one will fall incomplete.
Eddie George was open on the outskirts there, but just couldn't make the grab. Incomplete.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Ball at the Saints' 43-yard line.
Gannon rifles it out left side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Dexter Jackson put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
The defense forces 4th down, and even if they had completed the
It
pass,
still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
rips him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Q Craver makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams for a while. Oh, big tackle on 4th. That's how you stop a conversion.
Well, they don't convert on 4th down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The 49ers offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 39-yard line. Jackson takes it across the... The Saints take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down from the I.
Ball at the 32-yard line.
Reese puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Chad Scott never gave his assignment any wiggle room and was able to prevent a completion. You know, it's all about blanket coverage, and that, my friends, is exactly what we saw back there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Jackson has his number called on third down and gets the first down. The clock continues to run.
First
down with a split backfield.
20-yard line.
Johnson brings down the lob left sideline, and he's in for the score.
Michael Vick gets it past two defenders on this one. What a throw. It's worth a second look. That's what you call confidence. Throwing into double coverage like that, and what accuracy to boot.
Another big play reception, and who else would it be? He's been all over the field today.
What a player, and what a game. He's up over 5 TDs and proving to be unstoppable. What a player.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Marler kicks this one away. Furry fields it all the way back at the 1. Tackled at the 21.
Mike Fury got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Saints start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 14. Gannon zings it to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Algie Crumpler muffed an almost guaranteed catch there, and as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly. Edwards hauls it in right side, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. And that is going to do it for this one. The 49ers come out on top 42-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The 49ers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll start this one off late in the third quarter. Chad Johnson is going to run a great route here. Have a look as it creates some space and is able to bring this in. A 34-yard touchdown for the 49ers. The 49ers have opened it up and now lead by 28. The Niners after a stop on fourth down, already in the red zone. Steven Jackson get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. An 18-yard touchdown for the 49ers. Saints down by 35. Rich Loose Gannon would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Niners have it after a turnover on downs. Michael Vick connected with his man on this one. A 20-yard touchdown for the 49ers. Niners ahead 42-0. Troy Edwards found a soft spot on the defense, and it worked to his advantage. And that's where we'll leave this one. Niners serve up a shutout, 42-0. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Chad Johnson is on the field with our Susie Calvert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really hustled today. You just made it look easy tonight. What was the key to your success?
You know what it is? You know what our D does? We just play hard. I think our D-line did a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage and pressuring the quarterback, and that helped us dominate on the defensive end.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.